Hello and welcome to the next episode on the Cornerstone SMP server. In the last episode we built this squid farm and it came out absolutely incredible. The rates are just through the roof and I couldn't be happier. But we were going to build a building on top of it. You can kind of see the bottom floor that I got done up there, and we ran out of time, so I kind of cut that episode a little bit short. I mean, it was still a long episode, but yeah, so this is kind of what we have up here, and this is basically to shut the farm off whenever we overrun the storage, which is kind of tucked in that corner. But yeah, which is actually probably going to happen soon, which is actually kind of crazy. But yeah, I kind of got a little bit of a system here. So this is still a work in progress, but let me show you what I have going so far. So this is kind of it, and I don't like the mushroom stem up there. It's too white compared to the regular mushrooms. So I'm going to keep the brown. That's actually coming out pretty good. But yeah, let's take a look at the water wheel real quick. So I kind of looked at some designs on this one and kind of got the general idea of what people were doing and just kind of took it on my own. So if you can imagine, the river's going to come through here and it's going to hit these scoops and the wheel will actually get turned. So I actually think that kind of came out nice. And if we kind of look around the corner here, nothing's really changed over here. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to do this because this is a river, and I have a feeling once you get water flowing over here, this is going to be a too high block and it may spawn squid. So I may have to change this area, but once we get over here, I think we can drop it down here. So this area, as much as I wanted it to kind of look like this, I may have to change a little bit. And then of course we got to work on the waterfall. I don't know how far I'm going to get into that, but I want to make this more steep, and then I've got to fill this in, and this ravine's going to be an interesting one. But let's go take a look at kind of the general structure that I have going for the water mill right now. Yeah, I think overall the structure's coming out interesting. It's taken a little bit to get here. Originally I just had this roof over this little pop-out area, and I decided to kind of extend it on both sides. So this is definitely a work in progress. And then obviously for the brick, I need to make it a little bit more weathered, probably put some mossy, probably not, actually maybe mossy cobblestone at the bottom and then the mossy bricks up top. I don't know, I still have to weather that. And then if we kind of look around on this side, this is where the stairs are to get up to the front door. So yeah, I like this area. I like this area. I have to work on the house structures because I don't know if I want to pop this out. It'd probably be fine. And then I don't know if I want to make this flat because that's a huge surface. But that definitely has to change. So I'm still working on this. But yeah, let me kind of get more of a layout going. We'll be right back with you. All right, I've actually done a few things here. Changed some stuff up. And looking at it here, I don't even know if I want a second story. Got a debate on that, but let's take a look on the outside real quick. Do a little walk around just to show you. So I filled the water in here, and instead of having it drop off into this area, I had to fill it in because the river actually came up there, and wherever there's river, it can only be one tall. So I got away with it here. I was able to dig it down because the river ended there and there, so that kind of worked out. But yeah, got it kind of filled in and looking a little bit better. So still debating on the second story, but I like how it kind of comes out of the roof here. Oh, the other thing I did was, you see this line here, so I pushed this back one so that this would actually pop out. I didn't like the fact that this roof was all the way across. So I gave it just a little bit of definition by pushing it in one. And it's the same with the other side, if you can see over there. But yeah, so I actually got the house shape down now, I think. I can get around these blocks here. Let's go on the other side and take a look. Yeah, just kind of popping it out in some spots. Just wanted to make this roof a little bit interesting. And you can see that that roof over there is a little bit different from this one. I'm debating on which one I actually like, this flat top roof or a little bit more peaked. Actually, now that I look at it straight on, it's a little bit wonky. But I like it from here, so I don't know. We'll see. And I still don't know about the second roof or the second story. We'll see, but let's go take a look inside. Oh, there's one more thing that I want to change before I forget about it. These 3 blocks here, it just looks weird having stone all the way across the top, and it may look weird having the wood, but let's see how this looks. So being up top, obviously that looks way better being continuous. Yeah, that's not bad. I don't mind this connected texture. So there's some areas like this that I need to work with. I kind of put this here to hide, what was it? Yeah, some pillars kind of up, or the roof from up top. Yeah, and then obviously we have a spot to come out here and go look at the ravine later on. Oh, and from before I put this trim around the side. Yeah, so before I had all spruce, and now I like that. It just gives it a little bit of definition. And in my main base, I did it along the top too, but I don't want to do it here since we don't have a continuous roof, but yeah, we'll see. So anyways, yeah, let me get some more done on this. And we'll see if it ends up a single story or if I can actually pull off the double story. I kind of wanted this thing to be tall, but so far I like it.
Paly just happened to hop on at the same time, and as I said last episode, we were working on this project, this mini project where we're gonna make buff guy right here in back of me, the mayor of Cornerstone SMP, and yeah, I spent pretty much the last bit of last episode moving him here, and yeah, I think what the idea is that we're gonna make a stage over here, and Paly actually laid out kind of where it's gonna go, and yeah, this is like a perfect size. I think what we're gonna have is like a little bit of crowd out front, and it's right in front of the town hall, which is perfect because he's gonna be in there soon when he gets elected, hopefully. And yeah, I think we're gonna start working on this right now. So let's go.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a cool concept, and we'll get him in. We'll definitely get him for mayor. That has to happen, I think.
Has to be like a forced election. It's going to be rigged.
It's going to be rigged. He's going to be the only one, therefore he wins, right?
Oh yeah.
I love it.
I mean, who's here to run against him? He's going to be. I mean, he has to run. He's like the best bet. He's the best guy.
Well, I mean, if anybody runs against him, they just might disappear, possibly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know. They might. Yeah, they might fall off.
Oh, right.
Yeah, this guy. I don't know how we're gonna move him. I think maybe just hop in the boat and take the damage. Like, that's how I got him over here. By the way, it was more of a kind of torture for me, but it worked out. I got him here, so I think.
Well, he loves me,
yeah,
so I'll just hop in the boat with him.
Actually, try that right now. Actually, see if that works.
So if he's focused on you, let me get some stuff out of my hand so I don't whack him. Yeah, so as long as he's focused on you,
no way.
I think that works out. So we can get him moved. We can get him moved.
Perfect. That's perfect. Okay, cool.
All right, as long as you don't walk away. All right, guys. So I think let us get a kind of a concept here and kind of get some building on this stage and try to kind of come up with exactly what we want the scene to look like, and we'll be right back with you.
All right, guys. Me and Paly has been working on this for quite a bit, and yeah, I am really happy with how this turned out. I mean, this is like exactly or even better than what we had planned in the first place. This is incredible. Look at this. Like, we have these banners up there, buff guy for mayor. I mean, got these streamers, got the seats out. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad you were able to do these banners. I've never dealt with them, so.
I need a few tutorials. I'll link one down in the description. But some of the letters are kind of hard. But yeah, I think the stage is a really cool idea. I really like that idea. And we still have to move him up. That's going to be fun. He's in here right now. put him in this dirt, or Paly will put him in this dirt box just in case. Oh yeah, actually, I should probably talk about this because, so, funny story. We were moving over here, and I guess I just figured this out. We just figured this out that zombies take damage when they're out in the daylight. Like their helmet takes damage. So he just started burning up randomly, and his helmet broke, and he just started burning up randomly, and we thought he was gonna die. So we had to like scramble really fastly to put like a roof above him, and thankfully he didn't die. So that's why he's in this right now. He's missing his helmet, which sucks because he no longer has full diamond. We're gonna try to put a helmet on him. Hopefully he like picks it up. Some zombies don't pick it up, but I think since he's in a boat, I think Paly said since he's in a boat, he won't pick it up, but hopefully he does.
Yeah.
So
the zombies are kind of random, so I'm hoping this is the guy that picks stuff up. So we'll just hopefully, once we get him out of the boat, we can actually toss him this helmet. And hopefully he'll pick it up.
All right. And yeah, moving this guy is going to be fun. Hopefully we can do that successfully. But yeah, he built a little podium up here with one of these lecterns, and we got like a little seat for him. It's not really a seat. It's more like a permanent enclosure. But yeah, he's going to be up here talking to all the people. We're going to have some armor stands in the seats. Maybe some like protesters back there or something. Just like a funny little scene. And yeah, I can't wait to finish this. I'm really happy with how this turned out. I mean, just like flying around, kind of sucks that it just started raining, but it really adds a lot to the shopping district, especially with all the landscaping and all the extra stuff like that. It looks really cool. I'm really happy that it turned out. So yeah, thanks Paly for helping me with this. It was pretty fun, and yeah.
No, it came out super amazing.
It's fun too.
Kind of more than I thought we were going to get done. We banged this out in an hour too. We were on point, and it just came out awesome.
Yeah, this is awesome.
I love it.
Me too.
All right, so let's get Mr. Buff Guy moved over and let the hilarities ensue.
Oh yeah, all right.
All right, so we built this kind of makeshift dirt platform. I'm hoping that Mr. Buff Guy will actually fall in here. I kind of placed the trapdoor in a different spot, and so hopefully he'll actually track me. So Jack's up there. Hopefully that we don't get interrupted by any or more mobs, but here, wish me luck. I'm going to go in. I'm actually going to be at 3 and B because he's in a weird wonky spot. I know I'm going to hit him. I'm going to have to move some more of this. And kind of catch a tail end of this. There we go. Oh.
There we go. Okay.
And we're off. Will you? Will you? Will you?
There he goes. Oh.
All right. Well, either way, we'll try that a little bit later.
Yeah, maybe try throwing it on him if he's in there when he's standing.
Bye-bye.
And he's in.
So what we need to do is to keep him from bouncing. Okay. So I need to get.
And he's in there.
I need to get this other trapdoor
in
a different spot. Hold on a second. Because if we remove too many of them.
Gotcha. You just got to place that like top trapdoor in there.
Well, what needs to happen is
right above them.
I need to put that in. I need to remove that one. Okay, I got it back.
All right, cool.
And okay, I don't want it sideways. Come on.
Got it. Oh, okay.
Hold on. Can you place a block on the? There we go. Perfect.
All right.
Boom. Now I think we're good.
All right. Take out all this stuff.
Sides are good. Oh, glitchy block. Hey, Buff Guy.
Success.
Welcome to your new home.
It was a success.
But will
Got
you?
Got it.
Wow, thank you for the love tap. Here, take that.
Come on, put it on. I don't think it's working. What the heck?
Well, buff guy, not so buff now, are you?
Hmm.
All right, well, I guess he's going to be helmetless.
Let's just say he was modest enough to take off his cap when he's running, because I mean it's not professional for mayors to wear hats during their speeches. So.
All right, you know, when you go inside and
yeah.
it's a restaurant or something, you got to take your hat off. Yeah. So this is the same situation.
This is it's all part of the plan.
Yep. All right, so that guy actually wasn't too terribly bad. Now I think
that went perfectly fine.
Yeah, so
awesome.
I know armor stands pretty well. You said you've never dealt with them?
I have never before.
All right, so this is actually going to be fun. So we're going to try to get some, people sitting around here, and I don't know, I'm thinking of a protest scene or something. I got to figure out how many heads we have, because that's usually the limiting factor for all this. Heads that actually look good.
I can actually grab some from my base if you want. I have a ton of them.
Nice.
I'm gonna have to go look at my supply, and I'll just pick a few that I like.
Nice. All right, I love this. Hey, Buff Guy. Welcome to your campaign.
This is awesome.
It looks like we got an incoming spider.
The campaign trail begins.
Yep, these are the haters. All right, so let's get some of these armor stands in here, and we'll be right back.
All right.
Jack, what have we done? Oh my god, this is amazing. Look at this, guys. Got a whole scene going on. Got some protesters in the back. Apparently, one of Buff Guy's friends died there. Got the stage here. Oh, look at this. I love it. I love working out with the armor stands.
Yeah. Thanks to you, I learned how to do this stuff. I can actually do this stuff now. Like, I got the hang of this pretty easily, so thank you for that.
Yeah, it only takes a couple armor stands, and then you kind of know where everything's in the book. Now, we didn't go and dye these guys. Kind of running out a little bit of time here, but it's good enough. This is cool, though. Buff Guy, you will be mayor. You will be. You have no competition right now.
It's gonna be a breeze for you.
Right.
All right.
It's a shoo-in. So, Mr. Jack, thank you so much for this collab here. This one's a fun one, and it didn't take that long, with the exception of the armor stands. Took us a little bit, but the basis, kind of the seam, didn't take that long.
Oh yeah, I want to do this again sometime. A different project maybe later.
Absolutely.
For sure. And yeah. Great little project. I love this. Love working on this.
Yep. All right, guys. Until next time. This was a fun one. All right. So I did a little bit of texturing down on the bottom here. Just put the mossy stone brick and the cracked brick down below. That kind of gives it some nice texture. And this is how the building would look as a single story. It's all right. I wanted it to be grand, but this is the good side. So as we get up here, it gets worse and worse and worse. I mean, I like this roof line. But the top, because I went with that flat top. Here, let's go over here maybe. And you can see what I'm actually talking about. Blam. Yeah, it's really bad. So if I were to keep this as a single story, I would probably peak the roofs all the way up, kind of like this one, and maybe keep it a little bit less of a flat spot on the top like this. But I think this warrants a second story. So here's kind of what I'm thinking. I think I'm going to peak this roof up to, I don't know, somewhere around here, and peak this roof up to probably here. And I want to build like a box on the top here and do a second story. So coming probably, I don't know, maybe even out of this one right here. Put some supports and probably come all the way. Actually, if we just follow the roof line, so that wouldn't be there. And this would be here. So yeah, probably put a box like that and then taper it back alongside of this roof so that this side of the roof is a little bit interesting. This one will be flat. It'll probably come out fine. And what that could be is kind of like a lookout for this side. Just to kind of, I don't know, monitor the river or something like that. And if we go over here, I did a little bit of chipping away at the ravine here. So you can kind of start to see the general shape. But most importantly is that I filled in around here for where it kind of ran into the other ravine. So you can kind of see that other ravine. Well, I haven't dug this out, so you can kind of see this is the ravine going that direction. If we get down here, you still can't see the end, so let's take a look at it from... I kind of want to chip this away. Oh, so where I want it to look good at is from up here, so that you can kind of see it going back, and you can kind of see this is where it's going to end on this side. So I want to chip a little bit away from here. Yeah, so anyways, kind of just to let that down, I took I don't even know what you call them, but this area and kind of brought it along, and then took this area and brought it along. Kind of chipped away as if this was kind of just where water would run off. May do a little bit more. And obviously I'm going to do a lot more decorating around here, but just trying to get the general shape. Yeah, so that's coming along. Got the waterfall done up. So anyways, let me fix the second story here. I do like the mushroom block in the back. I really, truly wanted to try out the dark prismarine, but I don't know. It just didn't work out for my eyes, so we'll just kind of stick with this. And I'm struggling to get this working. I got the shape down. I like the shape, but just trying to get it to where it's actually looking good has been a little bit difficult. So anyways, let me try to get a second story on here, and we'll be right back with you. Well, would you look at that? Save the roof line. Now, I have not done detailing or anything because there's a little bit awkward spots kind of above here. Now, I'm not entirely sure I like this beam here, but overall, I mean, look at the roof shape now. It's way better than the flat. It gives it way more character. Go take a look at it from this side. Yeah, again, I don't like these areas quite yet. Let's take a look at this side. Yeah, just looks way better. So I've got an idea. This is a little bit weird to me, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a balcony out here because, I mean, got an amazing view of the ravine there. So yeah, I think that's going to be turned into a door, so I got to figure out what to do above there. But overall, I am super happy. I was not happy with the flat roof whatsoever. Loving it now. Yeah, so Hicks came by yesterday, and look what we actually ended up doing. So I think we had it kind of carved out to here, and I had like a little sliver through it, but we finished up kind of making this a little bit wider. But most importantly is, if I don't fall here, is the structure above. There, that's probably a little bit better. Yeah, let's go ahead and pick the guy. There. And once I'm done on fire, I'll actually show it to you. Yeah, so we put this structure in here. Originally, I thought, hey, let's do a rocky, but this is man-made. This was a ravine, right? So you wouldn't have rocks above there. This is a hill on this side and a hill on that side. So this is man-made. And we'll go through and break it up with kind of maybe a little bit mossy at the bottom and some of the cracked at the top. Or not top, but just kind of around. But yeah, I like the shape of this. This is looking cool. So the original idea was to have a path through here. So now we got this path. That'll lead you to the original base. And then I had a idea of a bridge across here, but it looks like, wow, he actually came through and cleaned up a lot over here and made this. Nice. So I don't know if we'll have a bridge over here. It doesn't make sense anymore. This is kind of a steep hill. Actually, I think he cleaned up this whole entire hill. Nice. Good job, Hicks. Looking amazing. So yeah, let me get the detail on this. This will be the last check-in, so I'll get it done. And I see you down there, Mr. Creeper. Yeah, this is starting to look good. I'll just get some of the detail around here and start maybe landscaping around it. So yeah. All right, take a look at what I've done here. It's kind of changed a lot of stuff up. I am like 8 out of 10 happy with this stuff. There's some awkward spots. Wouldn't mind detailing it more, but I'm really running out of time. But let's take a look here. So actually, I know what I wanted to do. I wanted to bone mill in here, so I'll probably do that. But yeah, let's take a look around here. I am super happy with how the wheel came out. It looks good. You know, we got the scoops around the side. Yeah, and overall, I love the shape of the house. It was hard kind of fitting it in. Like, this is a little bit offset, but I don't mind it. I don't mind that part of it. But let's take a look around, and I'll kind of point out some of the areas that were a little bit awkward and kind of hard to deal with. So this was kind of a trouble spot here. It took me a lot. So kind of like this is way better than anything I actually put in there. So I'm kind of happy with it. And the fact that this is on an even, so you notice that this one's only one peaked. This kind of whimsical, you know, kind of fantasy-like roof. This one I had to go 2 wide, and I'm not overly happy, but it's not horrible. It's not awful. But this came out okay. I don't mind that. And you kind of got the door down there and then 2 windows. And then did some landscaping around here. Of course, this is the flower biome, so we definitely went bright with it. Originally, I had spruce shutters. And then, since this is a double window, obviously, in real life, there would be 2 shutters. I actually did this one like half open. I actually kind of like that. And then this area is a little bit different from the other sides. Let's see if we can get a good view here. Yeah, there we go. That's not bad. All right, spider. There you are. Bye-bye. Yeah, so this area was awkward a bit in the beginning, and I said I was going to do a kind of a balcony, and I think that just transformed this whole side. It looks really good. Let's look at it from this side. There we go. A little bit better view. Yeah, and then I'm definitely going to landscape this later on. But I did a little around the waterfall, so it just kind of looks nice. And then this side over these windows is the same as the other, but obviously the other side has a door. And then didn't really decorate around these. I hear a skeleton. Just make sure I'm not going to be knocked off. Yeah, so overall, I'm happy with it. It looks good. But let's go take a look on the inside. So I didn't do any decorating in here, but I just wanted to show you how the rooms are kind of separated out. And then I kind of got to move this stairway around just because this opening kind of prevents you from going over here. So I just need to move it and probably take it up this direction, as long as we can get away with moving it in front of this window so we're not blocking it. But yeah, I'm kind of got to decorate in here, and I don't have really any plans for this, so I'm just going to stay like this. We'll see. And then the balcony, and I love this so that you can actually see down in the ravine. And we'll eventually get this, you know, chopped in. And Hicks has actually been working on this area, so it's starting to look really good. I want to show you one more area off the bottom balcony here. And put a little fence gate here so you can actually stick your toes over. Yeah, that's going to look cool. It's really down deep in there. Can you imagine once we get this knocked out and get rid of some of the diorite and start to get some leaves and maybe some dirt patches with some trees growing off the side of it? Yeah, this area is going to look good. But anyways, if you're not subscribed yet, I'd greatly appreciate it. And if you like this content, hit that like button. Until next time, see ya!